Hi guys, and welcome back to what is actually part 2. In the first video I referred to this as part 3, but that was because yet again my laptop went haywire on me, and I think what I'm going to have to do is give up and use the new laptop. I was trying not to because I didn't want to have to carry it back and forth, but that looks like it's going to be the way to go. So, here we are on part 2, and I'm still putting in the transparency paper in the windows because it does kind of help magnify stuff. Not a lot, but it definitely helps. So, with that being said, so as I'm putting this together, I did glue the roof on, and I got to glue these parts in, and I may have to clamp this because it really wasn't wanting to be on this house. So put this very carefully and very gingerly back in there. These pieces on this one weren't bad. I have had some doozies where I've had to cut and trim and do all kinds of stuff to get it to fit. But this one, it was a tight fit, which, to be honest with you, I actually prefer because then it looks better once it's together. So I'm going to put this in and show it to you. And that fits nice, but I am going to get I might not even need those clamps. It's actually fitting pretty good. Now these you'll see once it's done. I may go in and sand that down some. You're obviously going to see them, but I'm thinking I might make this brick look like a brick. I can camouflage it, but I cannot get rid of it, so we'll see what we can do. And there's glue on the inside. So the best thing if you get glue on the inside, obviously, is to wipe it off right away. Sometimes you might not see it, but this side has the windows in, and it somewhat helps to magnify. Again, you're really just not, unless you were right here, right now, looking in, you can't exactly see. Pictures of it so that you can see, and I will post some pictures. Now, the last thing here. Hey, food's done. I'm gonna be in my room. That was my daughter announcing dinner is done. Hold some of that light up. It will be more exaggerated. So on this side, oops. I still have to put the transparency paper in here on this set of windows. Okay guys, here I'm using a black marker, and I'm just really trying to give this roof some definition. And initially I thought, because there's grooves already cut in it, that I would fabricate the roof, and I still am, but on the sides of the house, on the outward sides here. I may actually cut strips of cardboard really thin and put some siding on it because it just doesn't look really natural. So as par for the course, I'm going to take something simple and complicate it. It's just not dark enough yet. And so, whoops. Hopefully that doesn't show up too much. I'm just staining these lines black. And then I'm going to go across it. I had actually thought about and I just want these to show through. That's what I'm basically looking at. It's for these, once I get it painted, I need to be able to. Just paint in. Yes, that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to mix up some paint in this and then just seal. We might give that a go. But I needed some gray paint anyhow. I just don't have enough. Just because I'll let one thing dry. And I really do think green stick will do the white. Okay, so if we got, I don't want it. I'll have to test drive it, but it looks really good. And I'm okay if we get some light spots and dark spots. Happens because of just natural shading and lighting. Okay guys, now you can see it's pretty dark, but it's really not that dark. I mean, it's going to be a dark gray shingles, but it almost looks black, but really it's a nice gray with some lighter smudges in it. So I'm going to finish this, and then when I come back, we'll start putting the dark lines in it. And I painted it. The painting part goes pretty quick. I'm getting in all those little extra layers, because once it's done, it'll look good. Again, you know, it's a $5 house, and there's not a whole lot of house that make it look like $1 million. But we're trying, and it's coming along. I really think I'm going to work on siding. I just think the siding will be the deciding, the you know, just it'll be what brings strips of cardboard. We'll just start our way up to the top, and it won't be difficult. The siding I'm going to use, it's going to go right on. So anyhow, that is the roof. Now I complete this section over here, and in now what will be video number 3, we will work on the siding and putting in the windows, because I really want to do something special with the windows to make them look just slightly thicker, and I think I can do that also with the cardboard. So this is how it looks. This is how it's going to continue. As soon as I paint this, I do want to tell you once we're there, you can see that good, beautiful prize that's going out. I think it said the Starry Swan. Pretty sure that's what it was. It's a complete set. The box has been opened, but none of the clay and none of the supplies is. Basically, I opened it on the video to show you what was in it. Okay guys, I apologize about the interruption. It was not really an emergency, but an important phone call I had to take. So, okay, so I'm just going to do a small portion of this where you guys can see it, and we'll find out if it's going to work or not. So I guess, which is the best side? This side. So I'll go along here. It's going to take a lot of time to do this. So fine. And it won't be so bad. So then I'll go lines that go down. So I'll hold that up to the light, and you can see this is just going to be freehand. So you see, here is where I'm working. And it's going to resemble shingles. So I'll do that all the way across and all the way down. And hopefully it doesn't get too crooked. So at that point then, like I said, it's going to be freehand. And if I don't like it, I can always go back over it. So guys, at that point, I'm going to head and I'm going to end this video here. And then I will continue to work on the roofing. And I'm really thinking, honestly, about the siding on the ends and on the front. And I really just think that'll perk it up and make it look good. And it'll hide these tabs. All these tabs that we see right here and here. So that'll be the next step. And we did try it out in the dark. I don't know if we can see it in here in the dark. But let me turn off some of this bright light and we'll give it a try. You see how that looks? I know it turns off. Okay, so now you can see the rooms at, I think, at a better detail. Let me go turn the light behind me off, and I think you'll be able to see the rooms better. If not, we'll turn back on the lights. So if you look, once that camera focuses, you can kind of see and it's really not good for the, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it would show the staircase right there. Those little things are in real life. You would just be a, of course, we're back. When I say kitchen on that. And so, on that note, video, and then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and paint those. Make sure do that tonight. Oh, hey, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And don't forget, when we